Diving into the triple clamp testing that we did out of Glen Helen, we spent a long day with Billy Wight from Luxon MX testing triple clamps, and he got to explain to us the software that he uses to optimize weight, strength, and balance in his triple clamps and all the parts that he makes. It's pretty expensive software. It's cost 50 grand a year to use this kind of stuff. We had a good time testing. Let's get into the interview. What's up, guys? We're here at Glen Helen, and it's been a long day. I think it's about 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. The track is dry today, but it's been a long day, but it's been a fun day. We've been doing a lot of work, swapping a lot of different triple clamps. I'm here with Billy Wight from Luxon MX. It's kind of a newer company in the motorcycle industry. They're doing triple clamps, bar mounts, and linkages is kind of what you guys are specializing in, and a few other accessories as well. So Billy, he's coming from an engineering background and jumping into the motorcycle scene. So today we tested stock gas, stock KTM. We tested another aftermarket brand, the Ride Engineering clamps, all back to back with the Luxon clamps on our gas 450 and our KTM 450. So long day, but good day testing. Billy, tell us a little bit about your company and I guess your background and how you got into it in a little short recap.
I own an engineering firm and have since 2007, general mechanical engineering work for all sorts of industries, from racing to medical device. And I've grown up racing mountain bikes and got into dirt bikes about 19 years old, and I always had this itch to do something cool in that industry. So 2014, I started a company for the motocross side and didn't really pick up traction until 2017, 18, and now we're moving along pretty strong and got some sponsored riders and teams and getting out here testing with you guys.
Explain what you guys do. So you come at this from an engineering background. You're using different software that you've been teaching me about that you're using to kind of optimize weight and strength in different areas on the triple clamps. So give us like a quick rundown of just how your technology works and what makes you different than somebody else making some triple clamps.
Yeah, absolutely. We because of the engineering side of the company, we kind of share technology with software and machinery and everything, and we have really absurdly expensive software and computers to solve some simulations that are just out of the realm of most anyone else. We're paying like $50,000 a year for this stuff. So the software, it's the same thing that NASA and Boeing and all the really high-end automotive and aerospace companies use in the design of their ultralight, super strong parts. So we can tell it, here's our chunk of material that can be there. Yep. Where does the material need to be to achieve certain goals? So in the case of KTM, we wanted to change the stiffness characteristics in different directions. We wanted to maintain or increase strength and keep the same weight. So we did just that with these. I'm sure you'll talk about the testing for the feel of the clamps is drastically improved. They're the same weight or a couple grams lighter even than the stock stuff, and they're quite strong. They're about the same strength in most directions and stronger in others, so there's really no compromises.
Yeah, so today was day one. We're kind of wrapping it up. Del Fonte's still on the track riding a little bit more, but today was day one of testing on these 2.0 clamps. Well, actually technically day 2 or 3, but day one for us right now, we're jumping back into them and getting some more time on them. So initial impressions, when you're testing triple clamps, you're testing different aspects of how the triple clamps work. So you're testing how they work in corners. Is the front end precise? Do you know where it's going to go? Or is it kind of got a vague feeling in the corners where it kind of wants to come out of the rut or oversteer or understeer coming around the corner? So that's one big part of testing triple clamps, and that's the difference between the stock gas and a stock KTM. The KTM is a lot more precise. You think about the inside, you go to the inside. The gas, if you think about the inside, you really have to lean a little bit harder to get there. So with the Luxon clamps, we're testing how they feel turning through the corners. We're testing how they flex when you're hitting bumps coming into a corner or going down a straightaway. Also testing how they feel just straight line traction, like kind of under braking, going over bumps as well. So I think that's kind of where we're testing today. We're trying to figure out how they feel on the track. Initial impressions I'll give you guys as we got more time. We're going to put on these before we write the official race test article on these triple clamps, but initial impressions, they felt good in the corners. I didn't give up any corner accuracy today, and I also felt more comfort going through the bumps today, a little more plush going through the bumps. So it was a good day at Glen Helen, dry and dusty. It's been a little bit windy today, but overall good times.